Hey everybody, this is Daikanyama Station, and it doesn't seem too long ago that I was here. Completely different vibe at night. This place really chills out. It's so quiet, so peaceful. Daikanyama meaning yama on a hill, on a mountain, and we're sort of at elevation. How you doing everybody? This is, well, somewhere between Shibuya and Ebisu. Ebisu is the station, Ebis is the station that's where we're going to be walking towards. Last time I walked from Shibuya up to here. Now I'm going to take you at night from here to Ebisu station, Ebis. And it's kind of neat because if you look around, how you doing? If you look around, it's so different than it was during the daytime. Now, Daikanyama and Ebisu in general has a ton of really stylish cafes. Most of them have closed up, but you can still see what makes this place so special is kind of, I don't know, the architecture. Do you see the building right there in the center of your screen? The contours of the land and the styles of the building really make this place pretty cool. So please join me for the next 30 minutes or so as we walk around this area and get a sense of what Daikanyama is all about. And I'll take you to Ebisu, which is a lot more vibrant than this area. This pretty quiet area. So I hope you enjoy it. I came here for a dinner for Aomori Prefecture. And they invited me to this very special dinner with a local cuisine that they brought here to Tokyo. Really incredible dinner. And yeah, they gave me two Aomori apples and a present inside, which I'll give to Kanai, as well as they let me keep the chopsticks from the dinner, a special chopsticks made from up there in Aomori Prefecture. So I'm really looking forward to getting back up there. I haven't been in Aomori in a while. And the restaurant that they had was right here in Daikanyama. And since I'm back here, why not give you a chance to take a look at this at night? If you've ever lived in this area, stayed in this area, this stuff will all look pretty familiar to you. But once again, a lot of the people that are here right now are either finishing dinner or are coming home from a hard day of work. A lot of stylish boutiques, clothes, restaurants, cafes. I'm going to take you a little bit around some of the alleys as well. And we'll cross the street right here and take you to the tea site, which is where we were just the other day. And then from there, I think you're going to be able to see, get a pretty good feeling of what this is like at night. Anyways, after everything seems to have closed, everything has a vibe to it, like a feeling to it. The lighting, the contours of the buildings. It's different than where I live. In the center of Tokyo. This is sort of the outskirts. This is, a lot of people live here, you know, that have, I don't know, money. It's not cheap to live in this area of Tokyo. So it's always kind of a treat to be here. My camera is so stable because it's on a gimbal. I see when they shut the shop, they take your wig with them. How you doing? Like that skirt. I'll be back. Kanai needs a present. Her birthday was a couple months ago. Really is quiet and peaceful up here. You hear the engines of the cars down there, but you don't hear a lot of people. Here's a cafe, Le Cordon Bleu. Lights are warm. The streets out here are kind of cold. It's nice to look inside there. Second, it's closed. A lot of the shops have just closed at 9 p.m. Some of the restaurants. The thing about Daikanyama is that there are a lot of shops, but it's also very much surrounded by residential areas. You see that right there? That's somebody's house. And all around, there's Shibuya in the distance. Do you see those big tall buildings? That's Shibuya Station. But all around it here are residential houses. It's residential areas. Very beautiful architecture. So it's a kind of place that I wish I could live, you know. It's a little pricey. I think if you find an Airbnb in this area, take it, use it, stay there, and experience this area. Go out to cafes at night, go back at 9:30 p.m., maybe get some work done, watch a little TV, go to bed, wake up, go to another cafe for breakfast. Here's the end of the street here. We'll make a left. But it's interesting, you know, like I didn't expect this would be the back entrance to a shop here. And then over here on this side as well. In any other area of the city of Tokyo, this would be, you know, not a very attractive alley. And yet here we have a pretty stylish place. And it pretty much is an alley. Look at that. So the party I was at, you can see in my bag here. Can you see it? I have bottles of sake. I have two. They said, look, at the end of the party, just take the sake home. Take the ones that you want. So I took one bottle. And then they said, we still have more bottles on the table. Take another. I didn't know what to do, so I took two. This should be a pretty nice night when I get back home. I gotta finish the bottles of sake. I'm not gonna do that. I put it in the refrigerator, but it's a pretty good dinner. All right, here we go. This is the main street here. Oh man, love the architecture. This is the Denmark embassy. Not here. I'm gonna turn the camera around in a second. It's not too cold. I think after spending some time up in North Hokkaido where it was minus 28, it's around, I don't know, 8 to 10 degrees Celsius right now. It's pretty warm. I was just here not too long ago. There's the Danish embassy sign. I reckon it's one of these buildings around here. I don't see the Danish flag anywhere. But we're gonna walk back now towards the station, and there's a couple of really nice alleys that we're gonna walk through at night to give you a feel of this area of Tokyo. And I try to do that on the Only in Japan Go channel, take you there. Hey Danny, good evening. Just woke up. Good morning, Danny. I say good evening, I should say good morning. Yeah. And Shamil Lambda, hey. Look at that view. It's so nice with the stairs here. The different colors. Even at night, the colors come through. Really do. Nice to see UFO Bob moderating. Thanks so much for being here. Again, like skateboarders as well. That's so Daikanyama. You could say that here. That's so Daikanyama. This is where I left you last time. I guess Peso left. I left the Peso, Tom, and Kim. And left from here. And I ran really fast to a meeting last week. And now we're going to finish this live stream. I'm going to take it to Ebisu. Man, when I came here for the dinner, wow, there are so many stylish like bakeries and pastry shops in this area. I hope that they're closed, because if they're not, I'm gonna completely spend anything that's in my wallet on pastries, because I'm a fiend for bakeries and millefeuille, desserts and stuff. Anything that will raise my cholesterol level, I'm all over that. For better or for worse mostly, but It's always a good night if you can finish it off with a big custard pastry, I guess. You don't see too many of these around. These are the old phone booths. If you came here 20 years ago, you probably know about the phone cards you would buy at the convenience stores. 1,000 yen phone cards and the nice, beautiful prints that they had, different scenes around Tokyo. You can see I guess you can still get them at the convenience stores, but you can pay by coins, but you can also pay. These slots are not for credit cards, they're for phone cards. You can still get them if you go to the convenience store, and they typically you can pick the one that you want. NTT still makes them. Pretty nice patterns. I have a collection of phone cards from the 1990s. That sounds so old, but it was a way for me to see Japan through the cards. And because I had to get my internet, I got my internet through America Online by calling the United States long distance for 1 minute as my emails downloaded to my Dell computer back in 1999 and 2000. Some of these payphones had phone jacks that you could plug your computer in to download through modem, the gray ones, and they still have some of those. Brings back really fond memories of me standing in a phone booth in very cold weather, downloading emails, I would go back home, respond to the emails, go back to the payphone, and upload the emails in a minute. Someone's getting out of a taxi here. You can see the back alleys as well. They're very well lit. Very clean area of the city. There's what looks like an ume tree, but I noticed today on a run I put on Instagram, sakura trees are starting to bloom about a week earlier than projected. So we're gonna see more and more of that on Only in Japan as we live stream there. Even at night, it has a lot of charm, this area. How you doing, Kelvin? Paul from the Netherlands, how you doing? Nice to see everybody here. Yeah. Subway trains will run until about 12:30 at night. Typically, JR goes until about 1 a.m., but Tokyo is not a New York kind of place. Whoa, that skateboarder totally wiped out. It's kind of cool. See, at night you can do this because during the day the grandmas will totally yell at you. You're not allowed to skateboard in this area, but at night you can do whatever you want, sort of. Dude, do it again. They're totally rimming that. Doing something suspicious. And they're sliding off of there. They gotta do it again. Oh, do it. Totally do it. Skate or die. It's a video game. I don't think they're gonna do it. Darn it. I think he's gonna do it. Hey, do it, man. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. 3, 2, 1. No, do it, man. We're about to bust a crime in action. I saw that live stream chat. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, that was pretty sweet, but I want to see that 10 times faster. You're supposed to wipe out. That's why I'm filming it. I'm not doing it for safety reasons. I want to see parkour. Come on. Benedict writes in, well, that was disappointing. I know, right? Get some speed. Take one for the team. Do it. No, truck, no! The truck almost, okay. Gosh, if that truck had stopped, I would be very, very upset. At least the cars are not that low, but a truck, they're like taking pictures. Okay. All right. You know what? Okay, that's it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna wipe out. That's not. It's so fun if he stays on his feet. It's more fun if he wipes out. I want to see blood. And he even has an audience here. What do you guys think? No? Yes? Blood? No? All right. It's demonetized. Easy come, easy go. Sometimes this happens. Beautiful streets, isn't it? I love the fact that I can use the super wide lens on these YouTube videos and give you an idea. All right, I'm gonna take a left here and show you kind of, look at that, look at the beautiful windows on that shop right there. Now, most of these shops here are boutiques. They're kind of really stylish shops. Sometimes you'll see chains like Camper, but it doesn't look like a chain. That's sort of half of the fun, you know. Like, you just kind of discover an LL Bean in a closet, you know, something like that. Just made that up because I like LL Bean, but you might find stuff like that. Now, I know where I'm going based on being able to see Shibuya Station's new skyscraper buildings. Is that Arabic? The original mocha from Yemen. What? It's like one of those countries where I'm not allowed to go to. Apparently, I'm not allowed to go there. It's interesting. Coffee from Yemen. What's that like? Also, the lighting on this, the low light capability on this iPhone 11 Pro is pretty respectable. It's pretty respectable. All right, look, like this street will take you nowhere. It's kind of this lightly lit street. Look at the blue lights and the warm lights of the shop here. So take a left, kind of go this direction. I am somewhat lost now. Goes this way. Go this way. Now, Daikanyama used to have a lot of clubs hidden in the alleys. You just hear this. Here's another alley. You would just hear this hum of music coming from like a basement area. And then that would be Daikanyama. Look at that's kind of creepy, that mannequin in the window. Do you see that? It's kind of creepy. But a lot of those clubs went out of business. What is this? Is this a... I thought that was like a cafeteria. Hold on, we can go up the steps here. I thought that was like a cafeteria. This is a shop for shoes and stuff. It's very weird. I don't know. It's not my style. This is like Peter's style. He wears this kind of stuff. All right, we're trying to get to Ebisu Station. All right, let's try to find the main street. Look at this apartment complex. Those look like pretty expensive cars. Is that a Lambo? Dude, that's a freaking Lambo, isn't it? What is that? That's that Back to the Future car. Is that DeLorean? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This neighborhood is so rich. That's not a DeLorean, sorry. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's a Nissan 300ZX. It's a pretty sweet car anyways. It is a very nice place to live, Daikanyama. How did I get lost? I never get lost. It's not that hard. It's not that easy to get lost. It's hard to get lost here. Gotta change this to Lost in Daikanyama at night. 1995 VHS. John, do Japanese kids go to school 6 days a week? Actually, many of them do. They have on Saturdays like half days and clubs. Clubs meaning they have these I wouldn't say like they're not like classes, but they're kind of like just responsibilities as students that they have to do on Saturdays, which is not a bad thing because kids like to see their friends, I think. So even on the weekends, you get a chance to see your friends. But yeah, you'll see kids in uniforms on Saturdays. All right, you can tell that taxi is available. There's a green light in it. You see the green light? That means you can flag him, but I'm not that lost where I gotta get into a cab. That'd be pretty interesting though, if I flagged a cab and then took that for 5 minutes. Well, it was like a Porsche. Man, people got nice cars around here. Is that light ever gonna change? Ebisu 駅はどこですか? Ebisu. すみません、恵比寿はどっちですか？恵比寿。あ、まっすぐ？ありがとうございます。じゃあ、恵比寿 is this way. Alright, we're gonna walk this way. I'm lost. Where is Abby's? What is this shop? Hillside Terrace information. Alright. We are here. Daikanyama here. How did I get lost? So walk straight and then go this way. So I shouldn't have crossed the street basically. Stay back this way. I want to go this way through the alleys. So we completely are off target. Alright, that's alright. It happens. I told Kanai I was only going to last you 30 minutes. That's like, I got like 8 minutes to get to Ebisu. It's not going to happen. Alright, join me a little bit longer. I know exactly where I am. I have no clue. It's a parking meter hidden in a bush. Hidden in a bush. All right. It doesn't seem like there's much traffic. Apparently, look at the building. It's so pretty. That is a really well-made, well-designed building. What do you guys think of that? That's really nice. I think that's like paper up there. The way that the light is subdued with the very light yellow colors. All right. I gotta wait for a traffic light. It's awful. All right, now we're gonna make our way towards Daikanyama again, and then I'm gonna take you through the alley going towards Ebisu. I kinda went in the wrong way. Kinda went in the wrong direction, but it's all part of the fun. This is why you explore. You know, you never know what you're gonna find when you walk around at night. You could find this really cool cafe with the unique food that you've never seen before in your entire life. That didn't happen, but you know, you could. You could. In fact, I might have walked, seems really familiar. I think, oh, Maisen Ichi. Okay, all right, I know where I am. Let's take a left here. This is a phone. I know that phone. I was here talking about telephone cards. Oh, how did this happen? All right, this is freaky. It's like, oh, this is the intersection. Okay, if I go straight and take a left, I will hit Ebisu Station. Okay, I know where I am. That's freaky. This is like total Groundhog's Day, like a deja vu kind of a situation. I saw that phone booth not that long ago, and there it is again. This is like Eyes Wide Shut, that Tom Cruise video that was just freaky with Nicole Kidman. They used it. They recycled that mailbox. I don't know if you ever watched Eyes Wide Shut. Go back and watch it. The U.S. mailbox. They keep recycling. It has the same graffiti on it. And as Tom Cruise walks through the city of New York, they keep putting the same mailbox in the same place. It was one of these little symbolism things that really freaks you out with that movie. There's a lot of them. All right, you know what? This light really pissing me. Okay, good. Look, you green light. You better stay green. People gotta cross. All right. Now I gotta go back to Daikanyama because this is a Daikanyama episode. I want to change the title again. So we're going through here. Hey, Florencia. I don't think that's so funny. That's not funny. I want to go home. Hey, Brenda. Would it be safe? That's a good question here. Would it be safe for women to be alone at night in Japan? Absolutely. You know, I don't think that Japan is a very dangerous place at night. Not in an area like this. In an area like this, I think it's, can I go this way? I think this way. In an area like this, there's a lot of security cameras and police present, and it's relatively safe around. I think anywhere in Tokyo, you would probably pretty safe. Maybe Osaka's, some of the places in Osaka might be somewhat worrying. There's some areas, but in general, all around Japan, you'll be pretty safe. The thing is, if you ever get bothered, just scream. All right? And that freak people out. A lot of people don't say anything. Okay, all right, we did it. Turn the camera around. All right, we're back. There's Daikanyama Station. Whew. I'm happy just to make it back. There's the station in the center of your screen. All right, now we're going to Ebisu. Here we go this way. As I showed you in the last live stream here, the Family Mart is pretty stylish. That's a nice Family Mart. They probably do the song. Dun, 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 dun. Do you know it? They probably do it real stylish inside. They got kind of a cafe vibe going on there. In the bottom, they have a Osaka Gyoza shop. That's interesting. There's like another shop downstairs, but it's the Family Mart cafe that looks pretty nice. Look at the lights in there. That's very stylish. This is a kushikatsu restaurant. Very bright. I love kushikatsu, but that's really not that healthy. Kushikatsu is deep fried skewered stuff. Do you see that right in front of you? That's deep fried skewered stuff. And it's about 100 yen each. Pretty good. Whoa, you're not allowed to puke here. Check it out. There's no vomiting in this area. No loud talking. Don't throw your cigarette and run away. And no pee-peeing. All right? This is true. Behave yourselves. Best behavior, everybody. Because in this neighborhood, that would be bad. Other neighborhoods are fine. How many places have signs like that? Only in Daikanyama. Only in Daikanyama. All right, this is a very residential area. And if you're living this close to Daikanyama Station, which is in the Toyoko line, you're sort of rich. Like rich. I can hear the water running in the tunnels underground. Look at that shop. Look at a chandelier inside. Let's get in. We don't get too close because the alarms might go off. That's pretty creepy. I can imagine like ghosts and yurei inside there. Pretty creepy. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Don't want to hang around in front of a shop. I'm sure they got security cameras. Yurei, if you have to ask what a yurei is, that's just in itself pretty scary. I don't even want to say that aloud, that word. Just the image of those things. It's where the hair is in the front of the face, where you don't see the eyes of this usually disenchanted woman or girl, student person. It's creepy. And then they don't even walk. You like see them in the distance, you freak out, you run away, and as you turn around and run, they're in front of you. Then they eat your face. It's my feeling of what yurei are. Just nasty, nasty, awful ghost girl people things. Really bad, spooky. Look at that haircut place. Haunted haircut place too. Just made that up. Actually, it's not that nice to be alone out here. There's nobody around. Probably shouldn't have come this way. Yurei are not good. Listen, how do we get on this topic? Turn the screen around. Don't talk about that word. Don't even say it. If you say it 3 times, I think it pops out at you and eats your face. You can put your hands and try to block it. They eat your hands, then they eat your face. Either way, something's getting eaten. Try to kick them, they eat your feet, then they eat your face. Just let them eat your face, get it over with. You don't fight the yurei. Don't say the word! Forgetting. Alright, this is the way to Ebisu. I'm pretty sure, Ebisu Station. I never know if it's Ebisu or Ebisu. You just say Ebisu. You can say Ebisu, it doesn't really matter. Gregory, don't even write it, Gregory. Ugh, he's gonna get in trouble. You know, if he comes and eats my face, he's gonna come and eat your face. These things, those people drinking in there. They eat my face, it's gonna come through the internet. I don't think they have boundaries, dude. Just saying, this is live. If it happens live, you guys will call. You don't even have time to call the cops because it's gonna happen real quick. I've heard stories. If there's any consolation, it happens fast. Okay? Apparently. Whoa. Are these women of different nationalities, or are they all of the same passport? Passport, please. Where are you from? How you doing? You look equestrian. Like a bullfighter. Very Spanish. John walking down an alley and hearing po po po. Hey! I don't know what that means, but don't say that 3 times. When you say things 3 times, things happen. I've seen the shows. Remember, Kanai and I watched a series like a bazillion years ago called Supernatural, and if you said this person's name, Bloody Mary, and you said it 3 times, something bad happened. And so for a very long time, I would say it 2 times and freak Kanai out, and I would never say it the 3rd time. I'd say it twice, and I would look at her like, if you do something bad, I will say it again. I never said it again. Always said it 2 times, I'd freak out. That looks like a nice car. What is that, a Porsche? Wow. Man. If I was a car thief, I totally would be in this area. Luckily, I'm not. I'm a resident of Tokyo, honest person. Pretty honest. By the way, I'm going to Costco tomorrow. And I believe Peter's coming with, as well as a special guest who I cannot name. Somebody that you know. So maybe there's something tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't want to name names. I'm not one of those types. It's a nice looking shop. Looks very Victorian. It's closed. Whoa, it's a protein stand. You don't see those too often. It's pretty cool. Guess they just serve steak. I don't know. It's like a protein stand. What do they got there? Over here across the street, that looks interesting. What's that? Is that a restaurant? Ebisu showroom. Looks like a restaurant. And a bar? Alright, I've just put that on my... Mark that on my calendar, my map there. For a revisit. Very interesting. There is some graffiti in this. Between Shibuya and this area, there are some graffiti artists, and it kind of adds to the ambiance a little bit. Not having graffiti would be weird, I guess, in this area. Pretty shops, you know. What is this? This is called the Terrace. Himuka Terrace, okay. Looks Hawaiian. Aloha. Is it? I guess it looks Hawaiian. It must be. Oh, Miyazaki. It's Miyazaki dining. So you have chicken namban and jidori and all these really good... Oh, there's the jidori right there. Ah, there's chicken namban. Oh, baby. I love this stuff. It's got that tartar sauce on it. Look at that. Ah, chicken namban. Come to John. All right, keep moving. Wow, creepy, no heads. Just like peg head. It's weird. You know, mannequins should have heads. I'm very disappointed. I wish they would have heads and hair and look normal, like people. I guess they put the pegs there so you feel like that could be you, but I don't know. Without the heads, they're kind of creepy. I gotta be honest with you. Slightly creepy. Jeffrey747, watch the mannequins. They will eat your face. No, they will not. No, they won't. Eat my face. Ugh. I'm all boozed up from the Aomori dinner. I don't think they'll eat my face. I got 2 big bottles of sake. This one is really good. This one was Denshu. This is from Aomori. This is like their premium sake. They let me keep half the bottle. So I got some Denshu action going on here. Ugh, don't want to drop it on the street here. That'd be bad. That's like a 3,000 yen bottle, the $30 bottle of booze right there. And I got this one too. Hold on. They gave me this one too. Hold on. Gotta stop here. Hohai. Jumai Daiginjo, baby. It's kind of opaque. This one was really good. So... I can't drink this on the street. This is really not nasty. That'd be nasty. Did you answer my super chat question? Hold on. I'm gonna put this back. I don't want to drop the bottle. Technically, I was gonna get in here at the subway, but I'm gonna keep going to the JR station. I think I know that guy. Oh, he's a foreigner. Hold on a second. Put this bottle away. I'm double fisting. Honestly, look at... It's weird. Only in Aomori. Hold on, let me see if did I get your question? I'm sorry, if you do give me a super chat, I really do try hard to answer that. I really do appreciate it. Ever met a Dominican person living in Japan? Actually, I have, years ago. I've met, I think, every nationality here. When you're an expat in Japan, you meet all sorts of people. Yeah, I've met Dominican people, of course. I don't remember what their names were. I just remember where they were. They were from Dominican Republic. Can you find a Boribetsu loincloth video? I'm actually editing this video this week. I've been editing it, and it's very, very interesting. And I'm kind of filling in with narration, the history and background of this festival, which is not that old, actually. They started doing the Noboribetsu Onsen Festival as a way to say thank you for the hot water, which gives them the business, but also as a way to attract more tourism to Noboribetsu. And it was the freakiest, most amazing festival that I've ever been. I've never been that cold in my life. After the festival was over, it was -8 degrees Celsius. And the only way we stayed warm, we were completely naked except for a loincloth. And we just threw hot water on each other, like onsen water. We're just like throwing it. Like I didn't know the rules to this onsen. So there were these massive like bins of hot onsen water steaming. So we'd take the water, and nobody told me what to do. I just would take the bucket. I would dump one on me because it feels so good. I'm warm again. Then I would take the water, go just throw it at people, like steaming hot water. It's like, and then all over this area, this middle of the ground in Noboribetsu was just steaming because it's -8 degrees, and you just saw a bunch of naked dudes in thongs running around. It's one of the most unique sights. I cannot wait to finish this video and upload it because it's so cool. I hope I answered that question. Anytime you get to run around in a thong in public, it's a pretty important, pretty big night. Oh yeah, check it out here down this alley. Is that like a hidden shrine or something? Let's go take a look-see. I got a little bit of time. You guys want to hang out a little bit? All right, just hang in there. Some people are like, I want to go to bed. Probably not the people watching because you're just waking up. I think U.S. time it's 7 a.m., 8 a.m., which is all very impressive to see UFO Bob here on the West Coast. Thank you so much. All right, you know what? The areas back here on this side of the station are very, very interesting. There's a lot of alleys around Ebisu with small restaurants. This is interesting. This shrine, you can see because of the Tori gate right in the middle here, is sort of right in the middle of a park, and you can go around it. Look at this. Fascinating. Look at this. So you can go around it, and on the other side, there's more izakayas. There's a bar right across from this shrine. In fact, there's a bar right behind me. That's so cool. Right? And there's a bunch of drunk people over there. Check it out. One of my buddies has a restaurant here. It's been a while. I haven't seen him in ages, but let's go around this shrine. We're in the back of the shrine right here. This is the back. You can see with the fence, stone fence. And we're gonna make a left here. Oh man, you can smell the grilling meat. There's the meat right there. Butcher Yamato and daughters. Look at that piece of meat right there. Oh my gosh. There's a butcher shop restaurant. That's sweet. A lot of the restaurants are closed though. Look at this place across the way here. There's a chef in there from what looks like India. A lot of people from India are coming here to work. It's pretty amazing. It's an oden shop. Jackpot. Ebisu. Torahachi. That says Hakata, right? That's down in Kyushu. Maze soba. Nudo means naked, but it says nudoru. That's a big change. If it says noodle, that means nude, but nudoru means noodle. So you gotta be careful there. Gotta read the whole thing. Nudoru baru. Nudoru baru. Interesting. Very interesting. Takeout. This is toriyaki soba. And there's people having soba. This looks like one of these Genghis Khan's lamb meat barbecues. Interesting. Scott one, you're very welcome. It's interesting for me too, just to sort of walk around. Oh, they got karaoke inside there. There's a dude singing. Dude, that dude's jamming. I can't really, I just hear the muffled sounds of very bad karaoke. But I respect him for having the guts to go up there and to sing so loudly. There's only 4 people in that restaurant, but he's putting his passion into it. That's hardcore karaoke. And we say in Japanese, we say karaoke in English and karaoke in Japanese. So if you say, where can I go and do some karaoke? No one will, people will just look at you. If you say karaoke, people will point you in a direction. Oh, is this the Pod restaurant? I came here, restaurants change, by the way, really quickly. Is it down here? I came to this restaurant about, it seems like 10 years ago now, and they put me in pods and we ate inside of a pod. I'd never experienced a pod restaurant before. It's weird. It's like I thought they were gonna after we got into the pod, I thought they were gonna fire it into space, like jettison us to like one of the Hoth or something, one of these planets. What's this place? This is a Tori chicken restaurant. Oh, it's from Kyushu, Miyazaki chicken. Nice. A lot of Miyazaki restaurants here. Impressed. Miyazaki is famous for having some of the best chicken. And whenever you paint chicken on the side of a wood panel, it's a sign of quality. Even Sapporo gets in on the chicken. Like a bicycle bubble. Very much like a bicycle bubble. Like if you were in a bike bubble, I would think my mother's trying to jettison me to Hoth or something. All right, this is a Trattoria Evoluzione. Looks good. I like how they put the menu outside, and I guess you can drink the wine outside as well. Just putting it away because it's the end of the night. But look at this. Across from there is this kind of vegetable bar. That's interesting. Look at that. You can buy vegetables outside. Can you just buy some big satsuma potatoes here? Just some ringo, some apples and oranges and potatoes. Oh, there's some kinkan. Is that kinkan? There's kinkan as well. So that's kinkan, or these really small citrus fruits. You eat, by the way, kinkan, you eat the skin, right? You don't peel them. I remember trying to peel this kinkan, and you don't peel them. Yeah. Anyway, that's interesting. Yay. Run away, they saw me. Run away, they saw me. Futago. This is hormone. Hormone is like guts of the animal from Osaka. Let's take a look inside a little bit. There you go. That dude's on a date. Wait, let's not disturb him. And this is a yakiniku restaurant. And they do sometimes put in English. Let's read it because sometimes the English is not that wonderful. Premium beef. Charcoal grilled wagyu is charcoal grilled Japanese beef. In this restaurant, we only serve female beef. In Japan, the female cow is the most highly valued beef. And they say it here in a different sized font. Interesting. So this is all ladies, yeah. Ladies, yeah. Put your hands in the air. Da-da-dun, 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 just don't care. Wagyu yakiniku. Tongue, ladies' tongue. Ladies' karubi, ladies' harumi, and ladies' rosu, steak. That's all ladies up there. So you know what? That looks pretty good. It's a girl grill, girl beef. So apparently the females are the tastiest. I'm just saying, that's quoted here. Charcoal grilled wagyu is charcoal grilled Japanese beef. In this restaurant, we only serve female beef. So go in there and try to ask for a dude, and you're gonna get turned down. We only serve female beef. I love the Japanese menus, right? Look at that. It's all written on it like a scroll looking thing. But if you take a step closer, you can kind of read the English. Fresh mushroom, corn. It's hard to read. You have to turn your head sideways to read it in English. But Japanese read top to bottom and right to left, and in the West we read the other way. We read left to right, and Japanese read right to left, and then top to bottom. It's really quite confusing. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who've been with me for 52 freaking minutes. Look at the shiny cars. They really do make sure the taxis are clean here. If you were to put your hand on there, the taxi driver come out with a cloth and wipe it off. This is Ebisu Station. JR Ebisu Station. This is how I'm getting home tonight. There's a lot of other restaurants here. This is on the left side of the station that we just walked. Sorry, that's my left side, but if you come out of Ebisu Station, this is the right side. Just to make it more confusing. There's Sunmark Cafe, this chocolate cafe, and the KFC. And I believe there's a hub pub up there. And on the other side, this is where my friend's cafe. I've been down here to finish the night before. This is a Ebisu beer hall, and they usually play swinging 1920s music, and it makes you feel like you're in a different age. And yeah, they serve Ebisu beer. The old stuff. Hey, that light just turned off. Was it a sensor? Was that a sensor light? Hey, I'm here. Turn the light back on. Sensor. What? So I guess it's over. It's over. They turned it off right when I was getting there. That's not polite. They should have looked at us. You know what I mean? Jake Cordery writes in here, do you ever explore the many businesses not on the ground level? I do, but I think for live stream it's hard because there's no signal down there. I tend to gravitate to businesses where there's a 4G LTE signal if I'm going to do a live stream. But you'll be surprised. A lot of really amazing restaurants, you have to take steps and go down into them, especially in Shibuya. You'll find a lot of really good restaurants, and they're hidden down in the basement. Actually, Jiro's Sushi, the one that had the documentary with the 90,000-year-old dude, Jiro shop is in the basement. It's a very humble place. It's not where you would expect to have. I just want to show you my friend's restaurant. I think it's the next one over here. It's pretty cool to see this vending machine bank covered by signs. All these signs are restaurants trying to promote it. To get to the vending machine, you have to kick one of the, no, you don't have to kick one inside. You just walk around the sign. But my friend's restaurant, I believe it's at the end of the street here. I don't know if he's there. I'm pretty sure he's not there. But I do like to go say hi to people. That's a really nice yakitori restaurant. Oh, they opened the door. You can smell it coming out of the window. Very, very stylish, small shops like this. Many of them down this street here. That's why I kind of wanted to show you this side of Ebisu to give you a vibe of it. There's Ebisu right there in the center. They have gyoza in there. That's a sign of gyoza. This is an oden club here, a restaurant here. Some oden and gyutan, beef tongue. And you can kind of see inside the restaurant through the wood. People are drinking here on a Wednesday night. Couple of bars. Oh, this is all right, now I remember. So I'm gonna take a left here. This is the Love Hotel area. I kind of came the wrong direction. Kanai, I'm not going inside there. Kanai, don't worry. There's some sake labels. So then you know the kind of sake that they're serving there. They put the labels outside. That's the sake that I have. Is that from Aomori? Yeah, that's the sake that's in my bag. Whoa, this is so cool. Hold on. Check it out. Dude. That's so awesome. That's awesome. So I got the same sake that they're advertising. And I just got kind of excited. Chill down, chill out, chill out. All right, let's go see if my friend is there. It's a Thai restaurant right here. And this is a Love Hotel. Yeah. Probably not the best thing to be filming outside of a Love Hotel, so let's not just keep to ourselves for a second. This is called the Love Us Hotel. Hotel Us. Oh, and there it is right there. That's his restaurant. This is a Nepal restaurant, Nepal cuisine. And on the top of it, it looks like Mount Everest. And it's an amazing room on the top. If you ever go in there and eat, just walk through the restaurant. It looks like a museum. Yeah, my friend's name is Maki. He's always in Nepal though. I don't know. Hotel Us. So at a Love Hotel, you have two patterns. If you just want to rest, which is basically no rest at all, you're sort of doing it. It's open from 5 to 2, and you can stay for up to 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour rest. So you can stay for about 5 hours for 5,700 yen. So 1,000 yen at $10 an hour. It's pretty reasonable. Or you can stay overnight, and the overnight package is 9 to 10 or midnight to 1. That's a long stay. That's on the weekdays from Tuesday to Saturday, and on the weekends, it's from 6 to 10. That's pretty early. Or from 9 p.m. to 1 p.m. That's pretty cheap. 7,800 yen for central Ebisu. Sometimes staying in a Love Hotel can pay off for itself. All right, check out this restaurant here. I used to have a club called the Yakiniku Club. This is a Nepal restaurant. And we would go in here and eat there. And Maki, the owner, would barbecue inside the tent. And we would grill some really delicious Nepal meat. It looks like the restaurant's closed, but I'm sure Maki's not there today. Oh, there's some customers in there. Maki is not there today. Yeah, Maki's not there today. smells so good. They've got good momos, I think. Momos are a Nepal restaurant. And you can get a pretty good lunch for 1,000 yen. It's all you can eat in there. Oh, man. It's authentic stuff because everybody who works there is from Nepal. I don't know how. I guess they have a. I think Japan and Nepal have this sort of visa-free status thing. Because you know what? A lot of the Indian restaurants, they're staffed by people from Nepal. It's pretty interesting. It's like, where are you from? They go, Nepal. So does that make it an Indian restaurant or a Nepal restaurant? He goes, oh, we serve Indian food. Okay, but you're Nepali. Napoli? No, that's people from Naples. Nepalese. It's confusing. Yeah, Nepal is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country. Been there 4 times. This is a Chinese restaurant. Oh, and probably this is in New York. This is a fashion health center called New York. It's not a restaurant. There's up the hill is a place that I would always go to. One of the directors of Tokyo Eye, one of the shows that I work on NHK, he always wanted to go up to this restaurant called Cafe 8, and they serve a complete Peking duck for about $40, which is crazy cheap, and it was really good. And we would eat there for like 2-3 hours, and then we would go someplace else in Ebisu. I think that the Cafe 8 is in 5 or 6 locations now around Tokyo. But if you're looking for Chinese food, that place was so darn good and very, very reasonable. Cafe 8. Oh man, that's some pretty good memories right there. Gyutan, that's beef tongue. Stand right there. They open up from 3 p.m. That's pretty early for dinner. On the other side of Ebisu Station, you have a Mont Bell and a couple other stores, and as well as that ice cream shop. You remember on a viral video that I made about 5 years ago with Aoi, I featured on the other side of Ebisu Station is the Japanese ice cream shop. Ikoka, I forget what the name of it. Ioka. It's pretty good. They had all sorts of flavors that are just basic, like milk flavored, sesame flavored, like weird Japanese flavored ice cream, which was pretty good. All right, there you go. That's Ebisu Station tour. I'll take you just a little bit more, and then I got to go back. Kanai's waiting for me. There's a Shake Shack action. These Shake Shacks really, really started to multiply over the last 2 years. This one's been around for, about 2 years. 3 years ago they came, I think. And there were lines, and now nobody really eats it because it's a lot of burger, and I think it's closed. Yeah, the lights are going out. It's funny how I walk by and the lights go out. I'm going to take you now just through, I want to give you, since I'm here in Ebisu, to just take you through the station a little bit. Now, this station's always been quite confusing to me because up on the second floor, if you go up to the second floor, you can walk to the Garden Palace, the Garden Place, which is where Ebisu Beer has a museum. It's a pretty nice brick area, plaza place where you can chill out for an afternoon. Yeah, there's the escalator. Do you see that? You can go up to the second floor, and it takes you through Atre, which is a shopping mall, and there's walk-a-lators to get you to the Garden Place. But if you're taking the Yamanote line from Shibuya or from Meguro, this is the shop. This is the station in between. It's Ebisu. Ebisu. And all these people are going home after working hard. Or hardly working. It's hard to say. Not a lot of people are wearing masks. Nah, it's about 50-50 now. So this is where I say goodbye to you. I'm going home. You're going home this way, so you got to go this way, everybody. I'm going the other way. Hope you had fun. I had fun. It's nice. It's always really nice to walk around an area, to give you an overview and to share an evening with you. Ebisu is a pretty cool place. Again, there's some really nice shops on the other side. So you probably want to explore some more. Inside of the station, there's a cafe, Antico Cafe, Avis. Avis means bird in Latin, I believe, so I don't know if that's Latin. My friend Tom would be impressed. I remember very little from our Latin classes. But Ebisu Station's a pretty sweet place. I'm taking the metro, the subway. Nobody found me, so nobody gets a found me card, but I'll be back probably tomorrow for another live stream. February is going to be a busy month. I got a lot of editing that's going on right now and some big announcements coming up. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave it in the description below. Definitely encourage me to do more live streams walking at night. Click the like button. That's how it knows. But also, if you click the like button, if you click the like button, this also tells the YouTube algorithm to suggest only in Japan videos more, so you get the notifications a little bit earlier, I think. That's my feeling. So click the like button if you like this kind of content. Encourage me to do more. And I'll be back tomorrow with another story. It's been pretty warm in Tokyo, like crazy warm. It's like spring. So until then, have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you soon. Bye from Ebisu.